All for people that are working as well, isn't it? Maybe.
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 They've got to click the button first.
Got to be on here first.
Yes.
As long as you've got your phone with you at work.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the app. Good thinking, Batman.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, so
Don't
if anyone else wants to try that, tell me that you've done it and I will find your name. And if not, we're coming to a seated position. Morning, Sharon and Merlin.
I've just tried it, Jocelyn, if it'll...
Right, Merlin, hang on a sec. Let me allow record. See, it's good when you know how.
Ah, that's worked.
Wonderful.
It doesn't do it when we do one-to-one.
Yes. Excellent. I knew I'd figure it out eventually, but there's so many moving parts with these things that you have to have a little, you know, I need an ology. All righty. So, are we all sit-satting with a nice straight spine?
Ah, that's it.
I shall mute. Elaine, are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
hang on a sec. Let me allow permission.
It says recording, yeah.
Oh, cool. Wonderful. All righty. So, let's just close our eyes for a moment. And in perfect timing, the diggers have started outside. So that's going to allow us to really hone our attention inwards. So let's free our arms and sweep them up above our head, inhaling. And as we exhale, we're going to take an Om. Om. Inhale, sweep the arms out. Feel it drawing you inwards. Inhale. Let's roll forward now and come into child's pose, and you can take a wide-legged version or a narrow-legged version. And we've just cleared some of that passageway for our breath. It might have made you feel a little like you have a frog in your throat. Just taking that long, deep breath into the back of the body, into the sides. Allow your body to soften. Feel your body moving closer towards your mat. As you inhale, it's almost as if the floor, the earth comes up to meet your body. And as you exhale, it feels as if your body moves closer to the earth. Jaw relaxed. Teeth apart. Shoulders away from your ears. Begin to feel how that breath now has moved from the back of your waist into your side seams, from the back of your heart into the broadness of the ribs and your underarms. If you're in closed leg version, you might want to take your knees a little wider now so that you can be in the wide leg version. And remember, it's wide enough. It's not so wide that you pitch forward as if you're falling forward. There's still a little support through your thighs, meaning your thighs, as you inhale, you can feel your body expanding to the inside of your thighs. As you exhale, you can feel how your body shrinks a little. It draws inwards. And that drawing inwards is a really kind of, it's a stabilizing effect. We often draw inwards when we're balancing or when we're moving through a pose. That's when we sometimes feel the undercarriage lifting and the belly drawing in. And it doesn't just happen in those two places, it happens through the whole of the torso. It could happen in your arms or your legs if that's where the focus is, where we draw the outside of the flesh towards center. So your inhale is kind of a memory jogger for your body of how to draw in. Your exhale, I think I said inhale, but your exhale draws you inwards. And as you draw inwards, as you feel the sound of your exhale through the back of your throat, that drawing inwards takes your awareness from the outside, from the distractions, from the noises, especially at my end, if you're hearing the noises of the diggers and whatever outside, allow your exhale to draw you inwards and to bring your awareness, your consciousness into the center of your body. So you often hear the word mindfulness, especially right now. It's kind of a popular word in the media. But mindfulness is just that. It's our ability to turn inwards to a single point of attention. And we don't need anything fancy for that, because we have everything we need right now, because we have our breath and we have our ability to focus on our breath. So let's roll forward now and come onto our belly, one hand on top of the other, elbows wide, continuing the breath pattern, continuing that cycle. Increasing our ability to find either the exhaled breath or the spaces where we pause to allow our feelers to come back inwards. Drawing in. So let's bring the hands beneath the shoulders, elbows hugging inwards. And we're going to come into a low or medium cobra, just freeing the back line of the body. And then exhale and come back down again. I happen to have my feet quite wide on the mat to the outside edges, but you might want yours a little closer inwards. Let's come up again. And as you exhale, the rhythm I'm taking today is inhaling, coming up, but as you exhale, draw towards core, lift your undercarriage, draw your side seams inwards, lift your belly back towards your spine. Let's go once again. Inhaling up, exhale, drawing towards core, so that right at the very bottom of the cobra, you can feel there's that little bit of strength that you could take your hands off the floor. Inhale, come up. There could be some belly action here on the inhale as well as the exhale, but especially on the exhale. Slowly coming down, drawing to core, and just trying that balance almost. Taking your hands off, feeling if the whole of the back line of your body is supporting you, right down to your buttocks, your legs, your feet. Last time, inhale. Exhale slowly, and when you catch that feeling that you're strong in the back line, take your hands off and come down. So that was the last one for a moment. Just turn your head to one side and pause. So let's bring the hands beneath the shoulders, come back into child's pose. Now don't come away from the mat before you've lifted your belly so that you've kind of got all your shopping in the basket before you come back into child's pose. And if that didn't happen, if you felt like you left some part of you relaxed on the floor, go back there and do that again. That sounded bossy, didn't it? Just get back there and do it again. So beautiful. We're all in child's pose now. We're taking another breath. Now we're going to continue our kind of exploration of the back line of the body. It's a place where most of us could do with a little bit more strengthening. And unfortunately, as we get older, we have to work a little harder at keeping strong. We need a little bit more resistance because no matter what we do as we get older, our muscles are shrinking and the muscle fibers are getting weaker. So we have to work it a little. We have to work it just to stay the same. So I'm bossy and depressing today. So let's come round onto the back now. Well, actually, on the back, but knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Come round to there. So we're going to hug the knees in towards the chest and just rock a little from side to side to massage the lower back area. And now become still and lengthen your legs upwards. And gently draw your legs in towards you. So we're gently, they might be bent, they might be straight. We're lengthening the legs upwards and drawing them towards us. So the whole back line of the body feels a little as if it's lengthening. And maybe rock a little again from side to side. Okay, so bend your knees, hug them in towards your chest. Roll off to your side and come up to sitting for a moment. And we're going to massage the lower back, the whole back line of the body a little more. So just to recap what you've just done, we were here and we hugged this way, and then we lengthened the legs and brought them towards us, and then after a few moments we hugged that way. So the chances are you're feeling the back line is a little freer and the back of your body feels a little massaged because we've been in this place. So now we're going to put those two things together, and we're going to cross the legs and hold on to the feet. Some of you know what's coming. I've just asked some of you to unmute because, like the other day, it got stuck so that I couldn't unmute you all. I'll try and mute us all again in a mo and then unmute again. Alrighty, so hold the side of the feet and notice I've got the outside rather than here. Occasionally, some people find it's easier to go through the middle, but I find there's more freedom here, even if it feels a bit weird trying to get it first of all. And what we're going to do is rock back, lengthen the legs, and then draw them in and come up. So there's some belly action going on, and there's a little bit of impetus that is needed, because as you come back here, long legs, the thing that gets you up is to sharply bring your legs in here. If there's no contrast between this and this, then you'll stay here like this, not being able to move, okay? So we need contrast so that as you pull the legs in, you're like a wibbly wobbly, and this action, condensing, drawing the legs towards the center of the body, that's what will flip you upwards, okay? So I need
Again?
again.
I said, that's what you think. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
sure
what I think. That's the theory. And I want you unmuted so I can help you if that theory isn't working. Okay, so hang on a sec.
Ooh,
I've got to unmute.
rounds, I'm not, am I?
I don't even know whether I can do this.
Now, Joe, you're not unmuted yet. I've had to ask you to unmute, so I don't know what goes on there.
Okay.
Now it's all good, I think. Yes, you're all unmuted. So, ladies, are you feeling confident enough? Did I give you enough?
Yeah.
Yeah? How is?
Are our hands inside our knees or outside?
I'd say outside.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can do that. Okay.
Okay. Now, I have to mention one other thing. Sometimes it's a little difficult to hold on to every part of your body, but you are in the comfort of your own home if something happens. Do you know what I mean?
So now we're sad.
So you've got a free pass. Don't use it willy-nilly, but you know, I've made you laugh. That might make the problem worse. Go for it. Go on. Now remember, you need contrast. Now, if you feel like you're an upside down tortoise, quickly draw your legs in and see if the impetus comes back. If it all goes wrong, just come to sitting again and try again. We're only having fun. You're not.
Anybody doing it?
Yeah? We're all having a go, except me. I'm not having a go because I'm looking at you. But I'm happy to have a go in a sec. I just want to make sure you're all right.
Well, it's not really happening.
Okay, try one and I'll help you out.
I'll do it.
That's it, Merlin. You're just about there. It's just a little bit of technique. So there's another way that we can enjoy this. So let me show you. Very nice, Sharon.
Oh, Sharon, that's good.
So let me see if I can show you this. So,
Oh,
this is another way to do it. You can put your hands by your side. You're going to be swearing at me now, saying, why didn't you show me that easy way first? But anyway, hands by your hips, rolling back down. Can you see I've got hands, elbows, knees are coming in. Push with your hands and come back up.
oh, that's easy.
Okay? It makes you into like a human rocking chair.
I'm not getting very far over.
That's okay, you're getting enough. You're getting enough.
I bet the sofa.
Yeah, my room isn't big enough.
Now you might need to pause for a moment just to see how your back feels. It's quite invigorating, this. So are we good?
I had to pad mine because my vertebrae are sticking into the mat.
No, I've had this before with some people where they need more than one mat, or you need something underneath you.
Yeah,
Because of a bony vertebra.
I'm liking it.
So how are we feeling?
I think this is good for my back though, isn't it?
Yes, that what you're doing there, Sharon, is good. Can everyone see Sharon? On my screen, she's in the bottom left corner.
No, I haven't got.
I'm impressed.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's good.
Right, could we all go there and just stay there? So that's the fullest extent of the rock and the roll with the legs over. So it's kind of working its way into plow pose. Now, if you've got a tricky back, it sometimes doesn't want to do that, and you need to bring your hands underneath, or you need to just hold on to your feet and not have so much bottom away from the floor. So let me show you those two things. So you might be here. You might have to put your hands here, or you might come back onto the floor and do this, or this. And remember, if you've got stuff in the middle, which, you know, we've all got a bit more stuff in the middle than a few weeks ago, then you might have to widen your legs a little.
Okay.
So let's just be still in one of those places.
I'm not getting around.
Okay, what you need to do then, Merlin, is just lay on your back and just draw your knees towards you. Okay? Long legs, so that what I'm trying for you to get here, all of you, is a real feeling of lengthening through the back of the body. And you're all in a place there. I can see it's beautiful. Just the action of drawing your legs towards the head end is giving you a beautiful stretch through the whole back line of your body. And we're all varied here. We've all got something different going on because we've all got different levels of mobility through, from right down in the soles of the feet, the ankles, the hamstrings, the back of the knees, the hips, the spine, the neck, all of those things. We're talking about the whole back line of the body. So any and all of those things can affect what's happening right now. But all of us right now are getting a lengthening through the whole curve of the back line of the body. So we've done quite a lot already in freeing the back line. And so we need to just allow the spine to kind of come back into its normal position a little. So bring your bottom back to the floor if you're not already there. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor, widen your feet and let your knees touch. And that should give us a little curve in the lower back. Very subtle, knees touching, feet wide. And you might need to bring your knees back, your feet back, in order that you feel really kind of propped up there. So are we all, you're all unmuted still, are you all getting a slight softening in the curve of the lower back now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone not getting that? Excellent. And there you can probably begin to feel, oh yeah, something did feel different in my lower back. So from here, if you're ready, if you're not ready, meaning there's still a little niggliness here, then stay here for another 2 or 3 breaths. But if you're ready, just come round and come into child's pose. And as you approach child's pose, feel through your body what version you really need. And I'm just going to mute us all again. Hopefully it will all work fine. Okay, beautiful. So you can probably feel, yeah, you've been in the lower back there. So in a way, what we've just done is lengthen the back line of the body. But if we leave it lengthened without strengthening it, it's a little unsupported. For those of you that, if you've already got a back that is a little weak in that area, especially the lower back, initially it can feel better, but then it's kind of, well, it's not feeling great once again. So we need to fire up the muscles there now. We need to strengthen that lower back area to have that kind of full spectrum of health and mobility through our back. So we're just taking another breath or two. And then let's roll forward onto the front of the body once again. So we're kind of going back into that place we were just a few moves ago. We've got the hands underneath the forehead and the elbows wide. And that's going to give you a curve in your lower back. And that's just what we need right now, a curve in the lower back to re-establish that natural shape. Then let's roll the hands underneath the shoulders. Take your feet wide to the outside edge of the mat. And we're going to come into that cobra action again. So as you come up, don't come up so high that you're lengthening your elbows and your shoulders shoot up. Just have that little buoyancy in your elbows and then slowly come back down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. So even though we're inhaling, we're still drawing the belly towards the spine. Tailbone lengthening. As you exhale, we're drawing the belly to the spine even more. This round, see if you can just support the weight of your body, taking your hands off. Come down. One more time. Inhale up. Draw your belly in. Take your belly off the floor with you. Exhale down, keep drawing towards core, grounding through your tailbone. When you find that place where you can just take the hands off, then take them off and see if you can lengthen them down to the sides of your body. So we've kind of turned this into Shalabhasana. Okay, now we're going to, hopefully you've got lots of action in your buttocks, your belly. Draw your belly in a little more, lengthen your tailbone, squeeze your buttocks Around a £50 note. Okay, let's come down, ground through your lower body and come up again. So what we're going to do is come up and down in locust pose, but we're going to change the breathing a little. So now we're going to inhale as we come towards the floor, exhale, drawing your belly towards core as you come up. Inhale as you soften down. Exhale, drawing towards core, lifting your undercarriage, lengthening through your legs, pressing down into your feet. And just having a little look around the room. When you've got a mo, Cherry, I can't see you. You could have gone to have a coffee and cake for all I know. Beautiful, ladies. That's it. You just need to tilt it a little towards the floor. Okay, one more time. Beautiful. Let's come down. Turn the cheek to one side. And just begin to breathe. Okay, beautiful. I've unmuted those that I can. Some of you it won't unmute again and you need to do it your end. But anyway, I'm just, it's not necessary unless you want to say something to me. So some of you are unmuted, some of you aren't. Is everyone okay through their lower back? Excellent. Anyone not feeling great?
Just I've got on my upper back on the left.
Okay.
It's been a bit funny for a few for a week.
Okay. Is it that place where it often feels a bit off? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just modify what we're doing. If you go into pain, try and be mobile, but not forceful. Okay. So let's go back into child's pose now. And what I find is after I've done a lot of work in the lower back, I initially prefer a closed leg version of child's pose. So try it on and see what it feels like in your body. That might not happen in your body. So just use your body's awareness and intelligence to pick the version that gives your body what you need right now. Because that was a little intense. So we're just breathing down into that place again. Okay, we're going to go into a slightly, it's an unusual pose because there's very little movement in it, but it's quite intense. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. It's a variation of Shalabhasana. And it really is very strengthening for this part of the lower back down here. Okay, I'm just going to demonstrate it and then we'll try it. So we're going to come onto the front of the body. We're going to have the hands a bit like where they are for Cobra, but the movement is going to be different. With Cobra, what we do is we push the floor away and we come back down. We push the floor away and we come back down. This time, what we're going to do is, for some of you, you'll have to push forward, and some of you, it will feel like a pull back. So we're not pushing the floor away, we're kind of dragging the floor underneath us. And then what we're going to do is take the legs off the floor. For me, it's a drag back with the hands, and then we're going to widen them both and bring them back. Widen them both and bring them back. Now, what you might need to do, especially for the first one or two, is to come up. I pull back, I'm clawing backwards like this. You can feel there's a slight kind of movement of your body forward as you claw back. And for some of you, you might need to pleat your mat. If you've got a prominent pubic bone area here, you might need to pleat your mat. So then what I'm doing is the legs come up at the back as you're pulling back, clawing back with your hands. The legs come up and we're widening them, bringing them back together, bring them down to the floor. Then again, claw back, lift the legs, widen them, come back and bring them down. Now eventually what we'll do is we'll hold them up there and we'll just do a few without coming down. But for the first time or two, you might need to come down. So if anyone's confusticated about that, just let me know. I've muted you all again, so you might have to wave if you're confused. We good? Okay, let's come down to the mat then. I'll do it with you for a time or two, and then I'll come and we can talk about this. Okay, so we're starting in a pose that feels like Cobra. We're taking the legs together to begin with. Push down and pull back with your arms at the same time. Hug your elbows in, take your legs off the floor. Widen your legs, hold them up, 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 up. Bring them back together, lower them back down. You might have to bring your upper body down for a moment. And then again, come up with your upper body. Now, when you take your upper body up, you already need something to happen. You need to draw inwards, otherwise we're not even getting the upper body off. But we want the two ends of the body to curl up, okay? So, again, claw back, draw towards core, and exhale might help you do that. Take your upper body off, feel your lower body strong, it's firing now. Legs come off, legs widen, legs come back together and come down to the mat. Reignite, lift your legs off and come back again.
Oh,
Is it strong?
oh God.
Are we good?
Oh.
Okay. I think we might need a rest. Just do one more. Lift. Try and lengthen the legs as much as possible and down. Okay, when you come down this time, we just briefly turn your face to one side. Arms can be lengthened down the sides of your body, heels wide.
that was very tough.
It's a tiny movement, but it's really quite intense, isn't it? Is that what you
Oh.
felt? Okay, so the chances are your lower back is feeling a bit kind of weird right now. That's the yogic term, weird. So let's slowly come back into child's pose. And once again, see what your body wisdom is telling you. Do you need a closed leg version, which might mean you have one fist on top of the other, or you might take a wide leg version? And you could probably also feel there, that was so intense that your heartbeat suddenly increases quite a lot. You might have had a rush of heat. You might be requiring a deeper breath right now. So that's what we're doing here. This is a pose where we can bring things back to normal. So if you're in pain right now, and I don't mean that kind of feeling that you've worked, but if you're really in kind of like that kind of pain, then we might have to modify for you. If you're good to go, then we're going to do the same again, and this time we're going to attempt to keep the legs off the floor, maybe do 3 cycles and come down, and then come up with the legs, do 3 cycles, 2 if you can't do 3, 1 if it doesn't feel wise. Okay, are we all good? Shall I demonstrate once more? Let me just demonstrate once more. You need to press down enough so that you're in the kind of cobra pose where you're feeling you can support yourself. You're lengthening back through your legs, and your legs need to be straight. If they're bent, it's not quite the same. So if the reason they're straightening is that you need a bit more padding here, and actually sometimes the padding helps. In fact, let's try one more thing. I'd like you to just roll the top of your mat back towards you. I like this variation. It kind of gives you a bit of clearance, which makes it a little easier. So roll your mat back, maybe halfway, so that you can put your pubic bone and your hip bones on that little bit of the mat. And I'll just show you what it's like. And depending on your mat, you might have to roll it back further. Okay, I'm coming down now. Roll mine back a bit further. So I've got a fair bit of mat roll here. Hip bones down on the mat roll. So your bottom has become a little higher. I'm going to press down here. And another way to do this is to be on your forearms. Okay, like this. Either way, you're going to push down, lift the legs. Can you see I look like I've got a lot more clearance now? Widen and come back. Widen, come back, widen, come back, and come down again. And then you might want to just have a little rest and then do that once again. Did I rush through that too quickly, or have we got the gist?
No, got it.
Got it? Okay, so we might be supported on the mat roll. Press down, feel your hands, lengthen those beautiful long legs out behind. Okay, now before you lift off, is your bottom active? Are you holding your 50-pound note? Is everything firing? Because nothing's going to happen in the right place, that is, unless we're firing. So I am looking at everyone now, just to see what's going on. Upper body lifted too. Now, if you feel there's an awful lot of bum action going on here, you're in the right place. So first the upper body comes off. That's it, beautiful. Don't rush it, ladies. A long, slow, sweeping out movement and come back again. Don't despair, Sharon. It's okay. I can see the despair written all over you. Push down. Connect with the floor. Lift your legs. They don't have to be very high, ladies.
Oh,
They don't have to be very high. Shoulders away from the ears. Buttocks are really firing. 50-pound note is creased up.
oh.
Keep breathing.
Do we take our legs out yet?
Yes.
Oh.
Out and sweep them back in.
Oh, yeah.
Do that up to 3 times, sweeping them back out and bringing them in, and then come down. Tiny bit slower, Linda. Tiny bit slower. It is hard. It's really hard, but it's medicine. It's medicine. It's like Benylin for your bum.
Oh. Oh.
I shouldn't make you laugh when you're doing something serious, should I?
Done.
Okay, ladies, I think by the looks on your faces, I think we've had enough here. Well done. Just pause, lay down even on your mat that's a little raised, because that's a little soft for your lower back. It's quite a nice thing to be propped up on. Feet wide. So we've really stimulated that back line once again. So at first you can feel how when we come down, this is really necessary. We need to feel this kind of lack of stimulation in the back line because that was intense.
Mm.
And then you can begin to feel the time that you're ready to come back into child's pose. And you might have to move more gingerly. I sometimes find I need to come back and be hands on my fists first, and then you can gradually widen and bring your forehead down. So if that's true for you, you can do it that way. Remember, there's not a right and a wrong compared with me or the other people that are participating. We've got to feel what's going on in our own body and help kind of educate our own body as to what its limits are, but also listen to our body when it's telling you what its limits are. And those things aren't always set in stone. It might be that for some reason we're not having a great day. Maybe we've been doing too much gardening or something else, and today is not a great day. But today might be a fantastic day, and you might have surprised yourself. So things can change from day to day, even if your body is used to doing a pose. So if you're all feeling fine, let's rearrange the mats so they're long again and come to all fours. Back at your legs and see if they're kind of making a V shape, or if your knees are underneath your hips so that you're more like this than like this. Be like this, not like that. This is where, there you go. So you've got a sturdy coffee table effect. Now everything that's touching the floor, press down into it. And as you press down into it, feel that drawing to core again, that drawing to center. Lift your head just a little, find your belly. Okay, so the other day we lengthened one of our legs down to the end of the mat. I maybe should have given you a space warning, but we're going to lengthen it down. I'm going to join in now and show you what it looks like. And as you do so, press your heel away. So we're on all fours, belly to the spine, lifted the head, we're pressing the heel away. Start to lead with your heel and come up so that your inside leg is hugging towards center. Okay, we're going to keep coiling in the belly. We're going to bring the knee in underneath. We're going to bring the chin to the collarbone and imagine that we could bring the knee up high enough to kiss it. And then without putting the leg down, push back as if you're trying to push someone off your mat until you can feel your buttocks, the back of your legs long. Lift your head as you lengthen your leg. Beautiful. Now with resistance, as if you're pushing on your knee as it comes up, draw it in towards you. Chin to your collarbone, see if you could kiss your knee. Coiling, coiling in your belly. Now uncoil, push the leg away as if you're trying to push something heavy off the end of your mat. Back of the knee long, kneecap lifted, buttock active, head lifted, push down into your arms. Okay, last time. Coil, 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 bring the knee in, resist it, bring the knee in, underneath you, kiss your knee. Beautiful. Okay, lengthen, 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 broaden your chest. Bring your leg down, slide it back into all fours. Now, if you're feeling gnarly, then come back into child's pose for a mini moment. And yes, you know, you might need to circle your shoulders. You might need to do you remember how we stretched out the fingers the other day? If you need to do any of that, do that. And then come up onto all fours because, you know, we've only done one of our legs. We've got to do the other one. Otherwise, you'll be walking around in circles today. Okay, so are you ready? Check your stance first of all. You're feeling so strong right now that you're already hugging towards core everywhere. Your arms, your legs, you're pressing down. You're hugging the outer soft flesh towards your bony structure. Lift your head just a little so that you can feel that last little finesse of bringing the belly into action. Okay, so now unfold the left leg out behind you. Press the heel away. I'm not sure if you can see here with my foot, but if I press the heel back as if I'm pressing a high heel back into the floor, it really helps me lengthen my back of my knee and lift my kneecap. And then from there, you've got a beautiful straight leg. Notice I haven't got a floppy foot because it's just been pressed back and it's feeling kind of strong and aligned. So I can lean into that, not literally lean, but there's strength there already. And then coil, 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 bring it in underneath, chin to your collarbone, kiss your knee. It might not get there, but that doesn't matter. And then this unfolding, someone's just left a big old box on your mat. Push it off with your foot. Push it off. Lift your head. Yes, beautiful. Now coil in again. Try not to list off to one side. Use all your core strength to keep still in that all fours position, even though you've lifted a leg off. So we're coiling. Now push that big heavy box off your mat. How very dare someone put that on your mat. Okay, coil with resistance as if someone is trying to stop your knee coming up towards you. Belly strong, belly strong. Now push back again until you've got such strong, long leg that you can feel your buttock is really, really firing. If you had a spare hand, you could really feel it. Okay, bring it down to the floor, pull it in. Let's just dip back into child's pose. Is everyone feeling okay?
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to move slightly more swiftly this round. I had you moving quite slowly there because I wanted you to really find those muscles. And I'll show you what it's going to look like this time. So do you remember in Wednesday's class, if you're at Wednesday's class, we lifted opposite arm and leg. We lifted the right arm and the left leg. So what we're going to do is the same except from all fours. So we really need that hugging inwards to begin with, pushing down, drawing in, lifting the head to keep connected. And then we're going to feed out the left leg, press the heel away and lengthen the right arm. And then we're going to lift the leg. And then we're going to coil in. I'm just going to rush this and show you. And then we're going to lengthen out. So can you see, I haven't put things down, but do if you need to. And we're going to do that 3 times, come down, take a quick break, and then come up and do on the other side. So are we good? All whitey? Okay, ladies, let's come on to all fours. So here, you're already fired up for action. It's like it's almost incidental now that we're going to take 2 limbs off the floor. Okay. Oh, it sounds scary when you say it like that, doesn't it? So, are we all strong and drawing inwards? And now just casually invite your left leg back and plant your heel down. Plant your heel, get that bit working first so that we haven't lifted it off yet. We're pushing the heel away. Can you feel through the leg? Both sides of the leg into the buttock are long. So you've got a beautiful head start there. Now lengthen your arm and lift it off the floor. Opposite arm. Now lift the back leg to match the arm. Look forward. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to coil both of them in towards center. And then free them out again. Coil them in. Beautiful. This is a struggle because we're making ourselves unbalanced. Now find all your strength and unfold again. That was the second one. Coil in with resistance. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Lengthen. Lengthen. Hold it, hold it, hold it. It's the last one. It's number 3. You can do it. Okay, beautiful. Come down. Let's just dip back into child's pose for a moment.
Oh, yeah. This arm. Oh.
Sharon, I'm suspecting that it's your shoulder blades. They're not quite pulling across your body. Right. So remember when in that previous pose, we were really pushing into the floor.
Yeah.
And we happen to be dragging back.
Yeah.
You might need to push down and push out slightly to find the shoulder blades, or imagine that you're holding a beach ball between your elbows. Even when you lift that one arm off, feel as if you're hugging inwards.
Okay.
Okay. It's okay. It will come. It's just, you know, we're work in progress. Okay, ladies, let's come to all fours and feel like an Amazonian lady, like a Greek goddess emerging from the water. Everything is hugging to core right now. Okay, everything's hugging inwards. You're so hugging inwards. It's almost like that feeling when you've seen, you know, those Harrier jets that just go straight up vertically. There's so much energy that it almost feels like you could levitate. Okay, so here we are. Lengthen the right leg out behind. And use that as a moment to reignite your belly, brighten your chest. The back of the leg is long. We're pressing the heel away. It can't bend at the knee now. Okay, you've kind of drawn all that energy upwards into your core. Now lift the arm, opposite arm to leg. Now bring the leg up to match the arm. Enjoy, enjoy. Now coil. I like to exhale on that coil. Inhale, ignite, lengthen. Exhale, coil, 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 coil. Inhale. Can you feel your belly? Keep drawing in. And again, coil. It's looking good. If you're wobbling, that's a good sign. Oh, lift your head. There you go. Yes, put it down as if, oh, do I have to put it down? Do I have to? Bring it down, and when you're ready, don't collapse onto all fours. Come to all fours as if, I could have done that again. And now come back into child's pose. Very lovely. So you'll be glad to know that's the hard stuff done now.
Oh, I am glad. Oh.
Come round onto our backs now so we can get ready for windscreen wipers. Okay, so let's alter windscreen wipers slightly by taking the arms into the space behind us. We want a really big stretch here because you've worked very hard. So you might also go straight into the wide-legged version. You might prefer to be slightly narrower. If you're wide-legged, that means your kind of feet on the outer edges of the mat. Remember, your heels are back fairly close to your bottom. Okay, let's take an inhale, and as you exhale, bring both your knees down to the right. Now, if this is too intense with your arms above your head, you could always bring one or both of your arms down. If you want more intensity, remember you could just get your back foot and draw it up a little. If you do a lot of walking or running, this should be something in your toolbox for kind of every day, even when you're not in a yoga class. Now notice if the other leg, the right leg, is feeling relaxed. And we can breathe. We can feel the natural ebb and flow of the breath. If you feel a little resistance here, I can feel it quite strongly through the hip flexor, around that area. So wherever you can feel it the most strongly, take a breath and find that place. And as you exhale, imagine your exhaled breath is just creating softness and spaciousness through that place. Okay, so let's adjust the back foot so that we can bring the knees up, maybe on an exhale so that you're drawing towards core. And let's go down to the other side. And again, once you're there, you might want to draw your foot up a little further behind you. Allow a few moments for your body just to attain this shape, to feel as if it's comfortable, or at least not in resistance. Remember, you might want to bring that back foot up a little. Okay, keep breathing. Let's take another breath. And as you exhale, draw your belly towards your spine and bring your knees up again. So just for a moment or two, let's lengthen both the legs to the end of the mat so you can feel there's a deep kind of softness that goes through your body. Let's take 3 breath cycles, maybe more, but let's start with 3, where we're inhaling from the soles of the feet, taking the breath all the way up, not just to the crown of the head, but to the place above the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, taking the energy back down to beneath the soles of your feet. And then once again, inhale up. Taking it upwards. All the way up. Three breath cycles or thereabouts. We might have been doing a few more. Just take your hands above your head now. Push through your hands, push through your feet. Feel as if the whole of your body is enlivened again. And then we're going to coil, bringing the chin to the collarbone, bringing the feet towards, the knees towards us, coiling, coiling, coiling. You might even be able to lift your head a little off the floor as you coil. Let's lengthen again. Exhale once more, bring the knees in. Coiling, coiling, coiling. Hold it there for a moment. And then from this place, we're going to be fancy and roll off to the side and come up. Might want to take a cross-legged version or something similar. Okay. Through the arms, inhale them up. And exhale a silent coming back to your heart.
Namaste.
Namaste. Oh.
Are we
Can
all
you
good?
hear me, Jocelyn? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So namaste in this instance means thank God. Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
My back does feel better for that though. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh,
The God in my body thanks the God in your body.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, the only person I can't hear, Cherry, is you. I've had to ask you to unmute again. So if you want to say anything, unmute there.
It's my pubic area that's really suffering.
Is it because you were laying in place?
I think when I went onto the mat, it was pulling rather. So
Oh.
I feel like I may have a few less hairs in that area now. I'm walking around funny today.
Yes, you will. Is everyone all right? Does anyone need...
That was great. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, you know, sometimes I feel it in my body when I need to come up to standing now, I like to go through ragdoll. So if you kind of sense that that is something that your body would appreciate right now, you can go that way. But be careful as you come up to standing so that you're taking care of your back.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
We all
Have a lovely weekend, everybody.
Thank
you very
you.
much. Thank you. Thank you.
I need to go off quick, you know.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to put a link to the survey about class times directly into the Facebook group for the online members, because you're all online members here. So I'll put it in there, and you've got a head start then before the newsletter comes out. If you want to reference. So there's lots of different options, and when I've collated all the answers, I'll see what classes I can sort out depending on people's preferences.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
Okay, thank you very much. Bye, Jocelyn.
All right, lovely ladies. I might see you on Sunday if you're
Okay.
coming to
You
the
will.
Facebook Live.
Will do. Thank you very much. Bye bye, ladies.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye.
We all good? Ciao
Yeah.
then.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye, bye.